And welcome to the Weekly Scroll podcast brought to you by the Adventure Archive. Tonight, I'm joined with Hunter, Andy, and the creator of Helm and a bunch of other stuff, Jon Davis of Civic Sanctum. How is everybody doing tonight?
Woo! Hello, everybody.
Super
tonight,
good.
Tonight, we are going to be doing our second, we're calling it Creator Cuts, where we bring on a creator who's either created a game or written an adventure or something like that, something that they created themselves, and they run it on the show. So this will be Creator Cuts episode number 2, where clearly, if you can see us, it says Helm at the top. And if you know what that means, you know, again, Jon Davis of Civic Sanctum. He is here as a creator of Helm, which is a pretty recent game that's come out that you're putting a lot of support out for. Still available now for print on an Exalted Funeral. Very exciting about that.
It's very cool.
Yep. Super cool.
And tonight we are playing an adventure written for 17th century minimalist called Cluster Fuck In. Is there anything you want to say about that before we get started, Jon?
17th century minimalist is a great little system. Apparently out of print everywhere is news to me. So if you can find it, please pick up a copy. The adventure pack that comes along with it is really great, and I think Clusterfuck In is the standout from that adventure pack. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm super excited. So if you can see our names on screen, again in podcast land, I'm sorry. We have Jon Davis, we have Hunter as XXXX, Andy as XXXX, and Ryan, as you guessed it, 4X's, because we have not created characters or given them names or do anything yet. So we're going to quickly do some character creation so you guys know how that works. And then we're going to get into the game. So let's fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
So if you guys have your character sheets in front of you, I'm going to need you all to roll 6d6 and assign those numbers to your different body zones. So that's your head, your trunk, your left arm, left leg, and right leg.
Straight down. It's been a while since I listened to the interview and the review of this. Is it straight down?
Assign them where you like.
Okay.
I'm not that stingy.
Did we say
Hey,
that
remember
one of these was...
how much of a hard time I gave Ryan on the show for rolling a character that had like a 2 to intellect or something?
Oh no.
Immediately first roll was a 2, and I'm like, I'll go with it.
Perfect.
Okay, I finally got the sheet up. Now, what am I rolling again?
You're rolling 6d6, and you're going to be assigning those numbers to your different body zones.
And you have to do it straight down. So.
Oh, there's the dice tray. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it straight down.
Hey, fair enough.
Respect, you know?
As God intended.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit. Can you guys see my rolls?
Nope.
What'd you get?
5, 4, 6, 5, 5, 5.
What?
Whoa. God among men.
Listen, I'm not even going to fuck with this. I'm not even here because I want to make sure that the people I can window capture. Oh, wait, no, I can actually just go to the map screen because I have it up there. Let's freeze
perfect.
that. But you can see my rolls here, and it's a 5, 6, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 5, 5, right there on the screen.
That's crazy. I actually rolled all 8s, so.
That's crazy. I didn't know they
D6s.
made 8-sided D6s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah. So no 2 intellect for me.
Yeah, I've got 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1. So some good ones.
Hey, 2 6s. You can't beat that.
That's good. That's really good.
4, 6, 5, 5.
Hunter, are you the all 1s and 2s this
I
round?
got a 2, 5, 2, 4, 6, 1. So
Good spread.
I'm very strong. I have a 5 and a 4 on my arms. So,
Very nice. So if everyone's got their numbers assigned, you will then generate your saves based on those numbers. So intelligence is equivalent to your head score, constitution to your trunk score, strength is your 2 arms summed together, and speed is your 2 leg scores summed together.
Ooh.
Four, 5, so 6 and a 4. Put a 4 on my intelligence score. Okay.
Can't take a hit. Got myself a 2 for
yeah, me too.
Don't get hit there.
Listen, if I die, I will make sure that is by far the least glorious death any of us have ever experienced. It's going to be almost pathetic. So,
hey, at the very least, you'll be injured there. We don't know what'll happen yet.
Okay. Well, I'm
I'm
4,
all
6,
good.
10, 10.
Ooh, beefy boy.
geez, you're going to carry the party.
Yeah, we'll just support you.
Yeah, stay in front of us.
Hits.
All right, and then what's next? What do we got?
Now you'll generate your abilities. So first up, we have luck. So you're going to roll D6 equal to your intelligence. So if you have a 3 intelligence, you would roll 3 D6 for your luck.
Oh, shit,
And you would
it's just-
total that up.
Oh, I can turn on my. How do I erase the dice out of the thing and just? Oh, get an X. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
And what luck scores did everyone get?
I got an 8.
Oh, if you Hunter, there's a share dice thing at the bottom, and you can actually so it shows on the top left.
Yeah, I got a 20.
I can see. Yeah, and I got a 16.
Oh, cool.
And then we can all see what we all did.
I'm going to be honest. I actually, while we're sitting here and you guys were rolling stats, I rolled all of my stats ahead of time because I just re-listened to our episode and reread the book. So I was like, I know how to do all this off the bat. So I already have my
There you go.
injury, my strength bonus, and then my pace, which is just speed anyway. So
Somebody came prepared.
Look at you.
Someone did his homework.
All right.
All right, so now you'll double your constitution to get your injury maximum.
Okay.
4 here. Yeah.
yeah, 4. I'm like, okay, cool. Sick.
Hey, not everyone's equal in the world of Helm.
yeah.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I was about to say sometimes you have an Adonis in the party.
Okay.
I mean,
let's
Andy's
see.
kind of our Adonis right now with the sweet, sweet eyes going on. That twinkle.
Beautiful
blue.
eyes.
Gorgeous,
Okay.
gorgeous baby blues.
If you're only listening to this, you're missing out. You should come in and check whatever's going on with Andy right now.
Yeah, you need to experience evil Andy. Like, not just the sound of his voice, but his visage, like
Hey, they ain't lying. So
this glorious, glorious scarf.
Someone's got to bring some sex appeal to the show.
Yeah, I know. Thank God Andy's here.
All
All right. So
we were
now you guys...
we were just beards and nihilism till Andy showed up.
all right, I'm gonna turn off my mic now.
All right. So now you guys are going to reference your strength. So Hunter, why don't you give me your strength score?
I have a +2, or my strength score is 9. So my
9. So yeah, a +2.
Yeah.
All right. Andy, what about you?
I have a 9.
+2.
+2.
I have
And
a
then-
10.
So that would be a +2 as well. +2s all around.
Yeah, we're some strong mofos.
+2s for everyone.
You get a +2, and you get a +2.
A classic meme.
All right.
And then finally, your pace is comparable to speed.
Boom, boom.
All right. And let's see. Why doesn't everyone roll me a d6 to get your starting coin? And we'll buy some weapons and armor. How's that sound?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
3.
6.
6 for me as well.
So
Nice.
I got a good thing I got these guns with me.
Yeah, you don't need anything.
You can punch someone to death.
Oh shit. Dice.
Metal.
All right. Does everyone have the equipment lists in front of them?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I should. Don't.
Ryan always bringing up the rear as usual.
Yeah, I didn't do anything for the stream at all. I just showed up, you know.
just hit record. Just hit stream.
Yep. All right. Yes, I have it. I'm just gonna download this so we can look at it in a different window. All right.
So
I only have 3.
yeah, you got 3. You gotta think about what you're going to be grabbing.
Well, fuck me.
And speed is like the max speed that you can have.
Yeah. So say that you have a 10 speed. If you got the leather armor, it would reduce your speed to 6 because you're wearing armor. Riveting podcast content.
Yes.
All right.
So, what do we do here?
I can't even have a sword.
So the question, do I go with chainmail because my speed is 4 already?
Makes sense.
I think so. And do we buy ammo for missile weapons?
Helm is not an ammo counting
Excellent.
game.
Yes.
You just got ammo.
Excellent. Okay.
So again, if the leather armor pace, it's 6 no matter what if your pace is higher than 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or speed rather. I think it was pace in the old PDF and I changed it to speed. Because it made more sense to me for it to change your initiative rather than your speed in combat.
Right.
Hunter, what are you grabbing?
I'm gonna get leather armor. I'm thinking about getting a pike. And then yeah, actually I'm gonna get leather armor and a longsword.
Classic.
Yeah, classic, you know. Got one hand open to flip somebody off with the middle finger and on my sword. No sword and board for me. Makes it too easy.
Maybe you'll pick up a board along the way. Who knows?
I'm just gonna stand behind Ryan.
Yeah, with his this big slab of beef right in front of you.
Fuck me, dude.
All right. I'm going with chainmail. Going all the way for the chainmail there.
Nice.
And for weapons, I am taking a flail.
Ooh,
And
sick.
then with that last bit of coin, I'm taking a buckler as well.
Nice. All good all around, in my opinion.
Yeah, the ignore shield thing. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget, like, just for everyone listening out there, certain weapons have certain properties associated with it. The flail actually ignores shields, which is pretty handy.
And they get in close and take out their beefy boys. What is the weapon dismounts a rider when doubles are rolled?
Yeah, so when you roll your when you attack, you roll hit location and damage. When it's doubled, like, if you roll 2 3s, that would actually dismount the rider.
Sick.
Yeah. This game does not let anyone get any edges in.
Excellent.
And Ryan, what about you? What are you grabbing?
Well, since I only have 3 gold, I can either have 2 armor and a cost 1 weapon, or I could have 1 armor and a cost 2 weapon, and that's my debate right now.
I mean, you could get cost 1 armor, a cost 1 shield, so a buckler, and then you could get, a cost 1 weapon.
I guess, I mean, that would give me 2 without reducing my pace at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go, no, because the short sword, fuck. And you picked a flail, Andy?
Yes, a flail.
Well, I don't want to pick the same thing as you.
It's a great weapon for one coinage.
Oh, I don't want to be like you, God.
Well, I want to give some diversity.
Like you.
Yeah, until I can get 1 more gold, because I would love to do buckler, padded, and a short sword, but I can't. So I'll just do flail too. I'll do flail, padded, and a buckler.
Flail, padded, buckler. Good choices. Good choices. And then finally, I guess we'll pick names. You guys have any ideas, or you want to pull up a generator?
Do you have a Helm specific name generator?
I have what's known as the war fodder generator.
Okay.
And it makes men-at-arms for you, but it also gives you a name as well.
I'll take a generated name. I was just gonna call him Stabby, but I'll take whatever else,
Post that in the chat here.
Can you throw that into Discord for me so I can? Because it'll mess up the windows if I open chat. And
I got sure thing.
Okay, here we go. Hilarious.
And these are all real medieval names, by the way. Medieval names and nicknames.
I have been blessed as Nog, the sluggard of Levich. There's a Q at the end.
There's a Q at the end. Mind putting that in chat for me?
Sure.
I'm Hannon Blue Cheek Piersman.
Blue Cheek. Why are you called Blue Cheek?
As a kid, I got into a lot of fights and I'd lose a lot and they just bruise up my cheeks really bad.
They just smack your cheeks.
They just slap me in the face as a little kid, a lot. And so, they bruise over and the bruise is kind of purple, but they started calling me Blue Cheek,
Perfect. Piersman.
Yeah, toss those all into a chat for me too, so I can put it in the names real quick. So I got Aelbert, the Butcher of Losate.
The fuck? So you get the good rolls and the cool name?
And then the lowest amount of money for the worst shit. Yeah.
This is a Ryan heavy game.
Yeah, that's okay. Hopefully he won't do what some idiot did last time we played a game and blow everything up really early on for no fucking reason. So
Oh my. Yeah, we
Yep.
still have a good laugh about that one.
yeah, we do.
We'll see how long it takes you guys to ruin this one.
I mean, I cannot tell you how much I am not the person you want to give the gravity bomb to. You know what I mean? Like the moment that happened, I was like, oh, this is a mistake.
You might think that, but I see that as you're exactly the person to give the gravity bomb to.
No. Pulled out that plasma grenade.
Yeah.
Ryan almost drops it down into the generator.
Andy, why are you called the sluggard?
Because when I was young, I used to slap this other little kid in the face and give him blue cheeks.
You became best friends after that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
He's actually my half cousin twice removed on my mother's side. So
There you go.
All right. I got Albert. Did someone send me the names?
I messaged you mine. So
Nog.
All on separate chats.
here, I'll drop them all into ours.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. Well.
I should have just created a chat for all of us. And then you are Hannon.
I think I need to invest in some eye cream. Not having these massive bags under my eyes is like doing wonders for me.
Really boosting the self-esteem.
Yep.
Hey. Source of victory.
What's up?
Someone throw an exclamation point Trident in there for me.
Sorry, what'd you say? You got that there.
Exclamation point Trident in the chat.
Cecil's got it. Hello, neighbor.
All right. And let me just do this again. You are Nagi. No, you're Nagi.
Nagi, that's exactly how it's pronounced.
Nagi? It's not
Nagi.
Nog. All right.
Well, it's your name.
No, I like Nagi. Nagi's fine.
Old Nagi.
I'm imagining the like super wide-hipped avatar from Dark Souls 2 in like the chainmail set, just like way too big to be moving around that fast and in like heavy armor.
It's funny. I didn't know where you were going with that. But I'm
talking about wide hips just immediately.
Yeah, I was like, okay, hey.
I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Yep. Am I the only one who just makes like chubby characters in Dark Souls? Like every single one of them? Going on a tangent here.
I make my characters all slightly fit bald dudes. So
I create the most gremlin looking character you could possibly imagine in all Souls games. Thank you very much.
I respect that.
Nice, Sursa.
For those of you listening at home, Sursa Victory, close friend of the show, said that when he plays Dark Souls, he makes waifus that run around in dirty wedding dresses in every Souls game. So respectable, honestly, respectable. So
that's an aesthetic.
Oh,
look, I'm Hunter as Hannon. Nice.
Fancy.
Look at this. Way to go, Ryan. Hey, round of applause for Ryan. You know,
he's doing his work.
there we go. Ryan is the heart and soul of all of us. Not just in here, all of humanity.
Yep.
So.
Yep, that's what it sucks about.
Yeah,
we all strive to be like Ryan.
Yeah.
Heavy weight.
Whoa, listen, trying to adopt some LBs. You don't need to point it out. So we have characters. Let's fucking do this.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. So it's the 17th century, the middle of Italy. And you three are walking down a stormy, rainy road in the middle of nowhere. You three have been contracted to visit a roadside inn and confiscate a secret formula concocted by Nicholas Flamel, the famous alchemist himself. This formula is said to make lead into gold. And the innkeeper will protect it with his own very own life. So you three have found yourselves here, and you're approaching the inn. You're cresting a hill, and you can just see it over there. It's known as the Butcher's Block Inn. It
sounds welcoming.
It's this squat 2-story little like inn. There's rooms on the second story. There's probably like a kitchen or something on the ground floor, along with a tavern room. But yeah, you got this this roadside inn in front of you in the middle of nowhere. How do you guys approach?
I'm a front door kind of guy, so I'm a confidently walk through. I got 2 intellect, so not the brightest bulb.
A little more bright, letting him go first.
Yep. Int is my dump stat at 4. So I'm gonna let him go first as well.
So yeah, I look around. Can I see so there's an inn? Does it look like anyone's keeping lookout or is aware of our approach at all?
Not that you can see, no. And why don't you describe Hannon for us as you're checking the place out?
Yeah, Hannon is he's fairly old, right? He's not fairly old. He's getting up there though. He's in his 60s. And he was at one point in time obviously incredibly buff, but now it's not so much. Several jobs have left him just ugly and pockmarked and scarred, and he's taken a lot of hits to the head, and so he's just not.
Does he have CTE? Is this
what's CTE?
It's you have chronic too many hits to the head. You're like Herschel Walker.
Yes.
You're a wise old man in your 60s, 17th century.
Yeah, 17th century, 60s. I'm as old as they come. So
the career veteran, the career mercenary. All right, yeah. No, from where you are, it seems pretty quiet actually. You don't see anybody outside. You don't see anybody peering out of windows or anything. Yeah, it seems pretty quiet right now.
Listen, guys, when we get in there, just let me do the talking. I speak the local language.
Italian?
That's what this is.
Oh, so you just talk like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and they understand.
Hey,
cool, so
pizza, pasta, meatball.
Make him an offer. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we approach the front door of the inn.
Okay, yeah. You approach the door, you head in, and I'll describe the signage for the place. It's pretty gruesome actually. It's this cartoon butcher with a meat cleaver looming over a butcher's block with a pig's head, a bloody pig's head on the butcher's block, just hanging over the front door. But you head in, and the first thing you see is what you think is maybe a barroom brawl or fight taking place. But what you see is this small, like mousy looking man being dragged towards the front door by this like pretty like big, like chiseled, like pretty rough looking dude towards the front door. And that's when you recognize the small mousy man as the barkeep, one Gutter von Brog, who you've been instructed is in possession of this formula.
You said the big guy's like dragging him out?
Yeah. Like by the collar and, you know, by the back of his pants, just like dragging him towards the front door, like manhandling him.
Cool. I kind of want to watch him drag him outside and beat him up and then jump on him afterwards. So I don't know where you guys are at.
Are there horses or anything nearby? Does like anyone look like they have set up to like make a getaway that I can tell?
There is a stables. But as far as like any horses like out in the open, no, you don't see any.
I would like to follow them fairly nonchalant.
Well,
can you describe? Sorry,
no, go ahead.
Second. Can you describe the bar room brawl that's going on? Are other people fighting in here?
No, the bar room is actually empty besides the two of them.
So it's just this man dragging the small mousy man out.
Yeah, whoever this guy is, he's grabbed hold of the barkeep and it's like dragging him out towards the door. When you guys walk in, the both of them actually like look up surprised at you.
Nogi's going to step forward and put his hand out.
Nogi, Nogi, don't forget.
Oh, halt.
And as you say that, why don't you describe Nogi for us?
Nogi is handsome and very round. Bright-eyed, tan skin, in slightly rusted from the rain chainmail. Like he's definitely like well armored and very strong looking. But you can tell that he's not like the fastest or the toughest guy because he huffs a little too much from like carrying the chainmail around. So when he says halt, it's like breathy, like halt, like he's been struggling to like walk through the mud. Yeah, there we go. Jack Black, but like with like tree trunk arms. And he says, halt. What are you doing with this barkeep?
And Nogi, I think you have a bit of a competition with this big chiseled bloke. He's got some piercing baby blues on him. He looks to you. He looks back at the barkeep Gutter, and he says, "It's no concern of yours. This blackguard here shorted me on my bar tab."
Nogi lets the head of the flail drop with a clunk onto the wooden floor and says, "Well, is a bar tab worth a broken skull?"
I draw as well, you know.
I mean, if like mine clunks out as well, if we're going, we're going. I also pull out my flail.
All right. The dude drops Gutter to the floor and holds his hands up and says, "Hold on now. You wouldn't threaten a brother of the Freemasons now, would you?" And he pulls his cloak aside, and there on his breast is the like, what is it called?
The Illuminati.
The compass and ruler for the Freemasons.
Yeah, the Freemason symbol. Yeah, what's it called actually?
Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
It's all over license plates and crap. We've seen it.
The square and compass.
There you go.
Nogi's gonna turn back to Hannon and Albert. and
Ailbert.
look
Not even
and
Bear,
look
it's
puzzled.
Bert.
It's just Bert. Okay, and look
Yeah.
puzzled and ask, do we? Would we threaten?
I think we do.
Yeah, fuck him.
Just all standing in front of him, whispering. He's got the
Like we just
eyes.
huddle around. It's like,
He has the eyes of a purebred husky. Be careful.
I know. I don't like that. It is. This is the character development moment. Is Nogi the kind of guy who just doesn't give a shit, is gonna crack this guy? I think so. He's a piece of shit mercenary. And is this Freemason armed?
When he moved his cloak aside, you could see a dagger strapped to his belt.
oh, yeah, he's strapped. Yeah.
Do you want to threaten the secret members of the Illuminati?
What?
Shh, go with it.
He stands there like shocked by this, pondering for a moment. And he says, looking down again at Gutter, and he says, "This man is conspiring with the Rosicrucian. You would not stand in my way, would you?"
Maybe.
It appears we are standing here in your way. If you want to go in peace, you can go in peace, but you leave him here.
He's not willing to do that. He says the Rosicrucian need to be stopped. I need this man. What is his business? What is your business with him?
Yes, great, awesome. We get to quote Lord of the Rings. Our business is our own, sir.
Nogi just starts swinging the flail back and forth and walking out around to the left of him.
All right. Let me get some tokens ready just in case.
Oh yeah, we're about to have a fight. So
Three armed mercenaries versus a Freemason with a dagger.
All right. So
all right.
Taking a look at the VTT, why don't you guys put some tokens out?
Okay.
how do I do that?
So you'll see over on the right, there's a list of tokens.
Oh, I see.
Just grab one and put it out.
Oh. I am.
Who's drawing on my?
That is my. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
You're the fist,
There
you're the
we go.
daggers, and I'll grab this guy.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And if you can click on them and type your name in, that would help a lot.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So as you're winding up, Nogi, and as this Freemason pulls his dagger, silence. It's that moment right before battle begins that, you know the feeling. There's a little bit of electricity in the air. When all of a sudden there's breaking glass from upstairs and everyone looks up and looks around at each other. Is that one of yours?
Can we see
Yes,
anything?
that's our secret fourth member. I'm good with numbers.
I didn't
Yes.
have anyone else with me.
I don't trust him. Can we see anybody up there? Can we see anything? No.
You'd have to go upstairs.
You guys stay here. I'll check it out. As obviously our strongest member.
Our
Yeah,
most
so
capable member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep an eye. I walk towards the stairs while keeping an eye on what's going on. I start making my way up the stairs.
All right. Well, you two are watching this guy. Hannon heads upstairs, and you're slowly creeping up the steps one by one, and you can hear holding out your Italian fingers for protection.
Just in case,
Yeah. You can hear bickering from one of the upstairs rooms between two voices. Both are heavily accented. Why don't you give me an intelligence save to see if you can figure out what their accent is?
It's 2d6 roll under my right?
Meet or roll under.
Yeah, so I obviously fail spectacularly.
They're definitely you have an ear for these things. They're definitely Spanish.
Okay, cool. Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Spaniards. They're bickering in a room with a closed door.
Yes, it seems to be like if this top floor is sectioned off into rooms, it's definitely the largest of the rooms upstairs.
Okay, can I slowly approach the door and see if I can hear what they're saying?
Yeah, you approach it.
Oh, actually, hey, sorry. I'm gonna walk up to the door and kick it open and say, "What the fuck is going on here?"
All right, yeah, you do so. You kick the door open, and standing there amidst the broken glass of the window are two individuals, draped in dark clothing and both wielding daggers.
What the fuck's going on in here?
They hold up their hands and they both look at each other and say, nothing. Yeah, we just needed a room.
Spaniards doing here?
They both look at each other confused. We are French.
What's that?
It's a foggy little land to the east of here, to the west.
Get back out the window you just came through.
No, we're here for that formula.
What formula?
I think you know which formula we are talking about.
I've never known a formula a day in my life.
Okay. Can we hear all of this going on?
You can definitely hear some arguing from upstairs. Coming from upstairs.
I just called down there's two weird Spanish dudes in robes up here.
We are French. We are not Spanish.
Yeah. So or have they drawn their weapons or anything?
They already had their weapons drawn. You bursting open the door definitely spooked them.
Listen, you guys go wait outside. If there are any formulas in this place, I'll bring it out to you. But we have other business right now.
Okay. Nogi gets a little impatient and looks over at Bert and just kind of gives the nod. And he steps in to start smashing on this Freemason dude.
Oh shit. Okay, we're getting into it. All right. So why don't you step forward and take a swing?
Okay. 2d6.
Oh, yeah, I'm somewhere else.
Yeah, so the first one is damage and the second one will be location.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, that's the 1.
That's a 1. That is enough. And what is your location?
That is 3. So right in the chest, right?
No, I believe 3 is, if I can find it. I wrote the thing. I should be able to find it. No, you're right. Right in the chest. Yep. So what does it look like as he just crumples from your hit?
Oh, so Nogi, like, he's been swinging it side to side the entire time, and he just kind of like long arms it around right into his chest, and definitely like exhale of blood right into Nogi's face as he crushes this man's rib cage and lungs.
Sick.
Yeah, easily. So yeah, he's just like uber dead. And Gutter, the barkeep, starts crawling away.
Bert.
Yeah, so although I am the strongest, smartest, and fastest member of the party, have learned to just be quiet and let these guys fuck around and clean up what happens afterwards. So I'm gonna just like uncross my arms and just like start like sigh and like follow after this guy. And if he's crawling, I'm just gonna reach into the back of his pants and just like pick him up like that.
Yeah. You pick him up and he's just quivering, like covered in like the effluviance from this guy that Nogi just completely obliterated. And he says, please, sir, I heard that you're after the formula. Please, I'll give you anything. Please, just let me go.
I just like turn around and just like walk him back to over here, still like basically giving him like a wedgie the whole way back. Just holding him by his britches.
Guys, should I kill these two, or what are we doing?
The Freemason's dead.
Okay.
Hannon, you're upstairs with them, and the two
Spaniards.
of them with these absolute Spaniards. And the two of them like are conversing, and finally they says, it seems that we are after the same thing. Perhaps we could work together. I am Dupierre, and this is my brother Dupierre.
Fuck you, John.
And you see that they're both like, you see that they're both identical. And at that, the front door of the inn swings open, and standing there is this middle-aged woman dressed very plainly, and she's just sort of like standing there, like just sort of like awestruck at what she's seeing before her. Just like man in his own blood in the floor, this like hulking brute, like manhandling the barman, and she doesn't know quite what to do. She just says, I'm here for a drink.
Not a good night, lady. You don't have cooking wine at home?
Sir, are you quite all right? And the barman, still trembling on the floor, says, Linda, yes, Linda, please come in.
Now the name of the adventure makes more and more sense.
And the woman just sort of like, carefully like tiptoes in and like takes a seat at a nearby table, and just says to Gutter, the usual when you have a moment, Gutter. Again, are you quite all right? And Gutter is just sheepishly like nods, but it's like giving her like the stare down from where he is. Yeah.
Fine. Both you Spaniards are hired.
The two of them just like clasp hands and shake, and just like says, good job, brother. Yeah, good job, Dupierre. And they follow you.
Great. I walk back downstairs. I'm back here.
Guter's fine. make the woman a drink. And I give him the good job football butt pat towards the bar.
He jumps 10 feet into the air and rushes towards the bar.
Hey guys, these are our new buddies, Doofer and Duper.
We take offense to that.
What? Those are your names.
Are these the Spaniards you spoke of?
Yes, obviously. Can't you tell by their accents?
This is Linda. She's joining us for a drink, and Nogi slams his his flail down on the table, just letting blood get everywhere. So what's your usual drink, Linda?
Yes, just an ale. That is it's quite nice after a long day's work.
Hannon now realizes that the Freemasons said, "Oh, holy shit, you guys killed that guy. Hey,
Yeah.
We did it. We saved the bartender. Drinks all around."
Are there town guards or anything that we have to worry about?
You're kind of in the middle. You're outside of a largish town, but this inn is kind of out of the way. So not necessarily.
So our competition is basically what we have to worry about right now, not the local lord being hey, you mucked up a local bar, now I have to kill you kind of thing.
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, but it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. Albert, Gutter is getting the drinks ready, and he sidles up next to you and whispers to you, "That woman is part of the Rosicrucian. She's here for the formula as well."
Give it to us now and we'll protect it.
I don't care about the formula. I don't care about the Rosicrucian. I'll give it to you as long as you promise me safe passage. That brute that your friend just slaughtered has my wife and children tied up in the back room. Get us out of here, and the formula is yours.
All right.
It's hidden in the cellar, in a secret compartment in the back wall.
So in the middle of this giant open empty room with all of these people sitting there waiting us, we're just having this whisper conversation right now?
There's conversation happening,
Gotcha.
Here and there.
Yes.
Between Dupier and Dufier. And
I'm leaning
Gotcha.
over Linda just
Hannon's just sitting there. Hand slowly inching up on y'all's conversation. What are we talking about?
Oh, nothing, Hannon. Just give me a moment, please.
Sure.
So about that drink, Guta.
Yes. Drinks all around. Linda, here's yours. And he walks over to the table with Linda and Nogi and puts one down. And Nogi, he puts another one down in front of you.
lifts it up to his lips, staring at Linda, just mean mugging her bad.
So where in the relation to this, if we're at the bar, did he kind of nod towards this back room area?
Yeah, it's actually let's see, where is the back room? So if you're at the bar right now, yeah, if you're at the bar right now, there's actually a door right next to the stairs upstairs that leads down into the cellar.
Okay. And then where's the back room versus the cellar, or is that all?
It's all kind of the same doorway. You can go through there and access the kitchen, the pantry, and his personal quarters where he says his wife and children are tied up currently.
Gotcha. All right. Well, while everyone's kind of meandering and drinking and chatting, I'm just going to kind of look around with my drink and kind of make my way towards that door.
All right. As you're making your way towards that door, the front door of the inn opens once more, and in steps a thin but muscular man with a flamberge strapped to his back. And he just sort of like just like trudges in through the into the inn and takes a seat and says, "I need a room." And he hasn't noticed anything. Like if he hasn't noticed, he just doesn't care about the dead body in the floor.
I'm not the innkeeper.
Gutter kind of looks to everyone and to the man that just stepped in. And he says, yes, of course, my good fellow. It'll be a single coin for a room for the night. And the man says, take it. And he slaps a coin on the table, gets up, and goes straight upstairs.
Do you do business like this, like nightly?
I'm a roadside inn.
Wow.
What can you say?
Are you looking for investors?
Noki's going to walk to the front door, close the front door, and bar the front door.
All right, you do so, and everyone just sort of like eyes you as you do so.
The inn is full.
Hey, can I still see Albert?
You actually saw Albert, Albert, if you continued, you actually saw him go to the back room.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if everyone was looking at Nogi doing that, then I just kind of like, if the door's open, want to like open and shut the door and go through that while everyone's looking at him.
I look back at Duper and Doofy, and I look at them and I like point upstairs and then like do the cutthroat symbol. And I'm like,
they both look at you, look at each other, nod, and they start heading upstairs.
And I stand behind the lady and I like wave at Nagi. I'm like,
Yeah. Nagi walks over to where his drink is sitting on the table and just kind of waits for the Spanish duo to disappear for a moment.
All right. You're all setting up for a bloodbath.
we're really just gonna kill all these people. And like, we're gonna really simplify the issues we're having right now.
Albert, you are in the kitchen currently.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't think I ever described me because I'm definitely a beef boy.
You're right. Describe Albert for us.
But I do have like padded armor, but it's definitely sleeveless. Because I do have these guns, 5s and 5s
show off
strength.
the guns.
Gotta show off the guns. So it's just like padding here and then the flail attached. And then that's him. Kind of scruff, little chisel jaw, definitely a butt chin, like that whole thing. Like that's me.
So you're
that's
beautiful.
Albert. I'm like, you know what it's like? Do you know the guy that does the voice of what movie I'm thinking of? Where the guy's a llama, Cusco.
Wrong.
Oh, you're Patrick Warburton.
I'm
kind of like Kronk mixed with the guy
Kronk.
who plays the voice of Kronk. Yeah, but I'm smart. I have a 4 intelligence. I mean, I know. So like that's the kind of vibe I have though. It's like a parody. It's like Chris Evans in that movie where he pretends to be a good-looking guy even though he is a good-looking guy. It's like a parody of a good-looking guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that none of our intellect is above a 4.
Hey, you're a rough and tumble group. What can you say?
My intellect is 6, actually.
Oh, I'm not the smartest in the group.
Smart boy.
Oh.
There you go.
Real smart decision.
Aelbert,
Yeah, I know.
as you're standing in the kitchen, you see that there is a door. There's two doors in this kitchen, one leading to what looks like a pantry and one leading to what appears to be maybe the private quarters that he directed you to. That swings open, and standing there are 4 guards and a dog.
Do they see me?
Yeah, they see you big time. And behind them are a woman and 2 children who are just getting their bindings off. The back door through the private quarters wide open. Seems that they came in through the back.
They're getting their bindings off?
Yeah, it's like they were bound up, and it looks like these guards released them.
Oh. So I think the guards are good guys?
Well,
Did the guards think you are good? You're a good guy?
Oh, hey. So, Gooter sent me back to check on his family. How you doing?
They're standing there, arms crossed, big, like beefy guys, all chain-mailed up. And they say, mind explaining to us where Gunter is?
Well, here's the barkeep. And the bar's that way. So...
I think you better come with us. But first, we need to go see Guter. Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Who are you?
We are the King's Guard.
Oh, cool. I'm a king's man. I'm all for King George.
You want to show us your papers?
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
they're actually at the bar. Let me just lead you that way, and I'll
Oh,
find
wait, shit,
those for
this
you.
is Italy. Those are fascists.
And I'll just turn heel and out the door I go.
All right, so lead the way back into the bar room.
Yeah, I'm actually going to shut the door behind me real quick. Hold it shut for a second and just say, "Oh, hey, so for Kingsguard." And point back to the door I'm now holding shut.
Yeah, it's at that point you start hearing like banging
Yeah,
on the door.
Nogi is like just about to slam his cup into this like Linda woman's head, and just like,
It's at that moment that you hear 2 screams and what clearly sounds like 2 bodies hitting the floor from upstairs.
Nice. I solved a problem. Look at me.
Yeah. 2 bodies.
And you hear a voice saying, "I'm going to kill everyone in this fucking place."
Huh.
Right.
That's a later issue. Let the guards in.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So I let the door go, and I just like kind of quick walk back towards the other guys, just like, "Oh, hey, that's stuck. It's stuck a bit there."
They don't look happy, and they're trudging in with their dog, and they see Guter there, and they inform Guter that he is to be taken to the palace to be presented to the king tomorrow morning.
I look at Gunter. I'm like, this.
Say that is an honor? Question mark?
And Guter looks to the King's Guard and it just shakes his head. No.
It's not good.
I'm right into Linda's head with the cup.
All right.
Our love that are in 6 guys, like, fuck it, we're doing this thing.
All right, roll damage.
What else are we gonna freaking do?
Hey, listen,
man?
take one off the board before it starts. I'm down.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Okay. Here we go.
Why are you hitting her with a cup instead of your flail?
Because it was in my hand.
It doesn't
Fucking
matter.
Riddick here, killing people with cups and pencils and shit.
So that's a 1 and a 5 for the placement.
That's enough. What does it look like as you kill this woman with this cup?
Fucking murderer.
Like smashes it across her face and like it splinters into a little sliver, and he just like finds a vein and sprays across the room.
Yeah,
Jesus
blood-
Christ, evil
blood
Andy.
just goes everywhere. Like the floor is just slick. And with that, I think we're going to get into combat as what's his name?
I don't think they ever told
As
us.
Flame Burge guy, you know?
Giancarlo Zappula, the world's greatest swordsman, comes down the stairs wielding his
Soft.
Zweihander.
I thought it was a flamberge.
Flamberge. I've got Zweihander on the brain.
Just side note, veins don't spray. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, sorry. Whatever I hit it. So
Ryan,
what does
honestly,
spray?
just because you work in the
Arteries.
medical field, you know,
Arteries. Okay.
I was going to say
I hit
arteries.
an
spray, don't
artery.
they?
Yeah, there we go.
And just so I can keep you guys straight, I'm going to
Well,
make all your tokens pop out. So there's Albert, Hannon, Nogi. Who am I missing?
that's us three.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Ooh, a war dog. A war dog. Hmm.
a war dog. Cool. Okay. Well, I'm sure this is going to go really well for us.
All right,
And
so
Linda's dead,
everyone.
right?
Yeah, Linda is gonzo.
Rip in peace, Linda.
We'll say bright blue is dead.
We can go red dead if you want. I can switch to a different color.
Red dead. All right.
Cool. So yeah, we combat.
Yeah, so everyone give me your speed scores.
Mine is a 7.
I got a 4.
My speed is a. You want my speed or my pace? Well, they're both the same. It's 10.
Yeah. Pace is your movement in combat.
Yep.
It's either way, it's ridiculously fast.
Yeah. I'm a fast boy.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So let's see who's moving first. So Linda's dead. These guys are both dead. Yeah, there's blood just dripping from the ceiling as well from upstairs.
Cool.
I give the Flamberge guy, I give him a thumbs up. You know, I'm like, good job.
Good job, dude.
Killing those guys.
Save me some trouble. All right. I'm going to say the guards go first. Yeah. They got a pace of 4, so they're going to start moving towards you guys.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
All right. And then, Albert, this one's going after you, so I'm going to need a defense roll from you. So roll that 6 for me.
Just 1-6?
Yeah, just 1.
1-6. Go. That is a 5.
That is 4 damage to your leg. We'll say your right leg.
Oh, okay. So then my armor reduces that?
Yeah, your armor reduces that. Oh, I forgot so make that 5 damage. I forgot about the frenzy die.
So
And your armor reduces that.
All right, so I have a buckler and padded armor, so that reduces it by 2. And which leg is taking this damage?
We'll say your right leg.
Okay.
All right. And then Hannon, this guard is going after you, so I'm going to need a defense roll from you as well. So roll that 6 for me.
I got a 1.
Oh, that's 5 damage to your head.
No, that's really, really good. I have leather armor, so it's 2 less.
Yes, 2 less.
So my head has 2, and I take 3 damage to it.
Yeah, so it goes down to 0. So we need to roll a head injury for you.
Amazing.
So
You're
roll me
used to these,
2d6.
though.
Sorry, John, what'd you say?
Roll me 2d6.
2d6.
For your head injury.
4.
You have a cracked jaw as this guard swings his longsword at you.
Oh, motherfucker!
All right. Let's see. So, and the other one's moved. Albert, your turn.
Okay, I want to hit the guy back that just hit me.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2d6.
Yep. Damage and then location.
Okay, so I got a 5 and a 6.
5 and a 6. So that's 5 damage, or actually 6 damage because of the frenzy die.
And where does my +2 bonus go?
That will apply to it as well. Your strength bonus.
So that's 7.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. And where was the location?
It's a 6. So that would be
That's to his leg.
Left leg. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yep. So you managed to slice into this guard's leg very handsomely. All right. And now it's the war dog's go.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the dog.
Let's see. The war dog has a pace of 10. Is going to go after you, Albert. So roll me a defense roll.
This bitch. This bitch. So my defense roll is just a 1d6?
Yeah, just 1d6.
Okay, wonderful. I got a 2.
All right, so that is 5 damage to your left arm.
Okay, well that's my whole 5 on my arm.
Did it get reduced by armor?
Oh yes, so that's 2 reduction. Yep.
All right.
So down to 2 on that left arm. Okay.
All right. Cool. Let's see. So War Dog just went. Hannon, it's your go.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swing my which guard 2 hit my jaw, right?
Yeah, the guard 2.
I slash with my fucking long sword. I rolled a 4 and a 4, and I have a +2 to my damage. So 6 damage and then hit 4. What location's 4? It's left arm.
Yep. No problem. What does it look like as you kill this guard?
I completely just sever his arm and blood spurts out. I don't care how inaccurate that is. And I assume he just
arteries
falls
in your arm.
What's up?
Just
You got arteries in your arm.
Perfect. Fantastic. Yeah. I just at the shoulder, like just nothing there. And he's just going to bleed out.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
excellent.
I kill Bill him.
All right. So that guy is gone. You just went. So now it's Giancarlo's turn. And Hannon, you're making the most noise. He doesn't like that.
I thought we were friends. I gave you a thumbs up.
Roll me a defense.
Motherfucker. A 2.
All right. He does 5 damage to your left arm.
Doesn't quite injure me.
Reduced by armor and stuff.
So just 3. So when our stat goes down for a limb, does that affect like any of our stats at all?
No.
Okay,
Your
cool.
stats are static. All right. Nogi, your go.
Nogi turns to Guter and says, "Stay behind us." And then he's going to jump right into the middle of the fray.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to swing at guard 3 with his big old flail. So here we go. That is a 6 for the, I believe, the first roll, and it is 6 for the location. 2 6s.
Yeah, 6 or 7 damage rather to the right leg. That hurts him. All right.
Nice.
All right. Top of the round, we will roll the frenzy die. There's a 6 damage bonus this round.
Shit.
Sick.
So watch out.
So don't get hit.
Okay, he's dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. This guard is going to swing at Aelbert. So roll me a defense roll.
Albert!
No, watch out.
That's 3.
3. So that is 10 damage to your trunk, reduced by armor and shield and everything.
That'll take my 6 off easy. That'll take anyone's stat off.
All right, roll me a trunk injury, torso injury. Roll me 2d6.
Straight to injury is here. Boom, 2d6, go. I got a 6 and a 2.
So 8, you have a pierced pectoral.
Oof.
Got a new nipple.
I was gonna say, just popped my titty here. That's great.
All right, so that dude went. This guard is going to go after Nogi. So Nogi, roll me that defense roll.
Okay. 4.
4. So that is 10 damage to your right arm.
Okay, so that definitely takes me down to 0. Oh, hold on. So I reduced by a total of chainmail, and it's still going to take me down to 0.
All right, roll me an arm injury. 2d6.
2d6. Ooh. 10.
1d6 shorn fingers. Let's see how many fingers you lose.
1. Just 1. It says 5, but I have 2 dice in there, and it's 1.
It's just 1. Okay.
Just 1 finger.
I understand.
The other dice is a 4 from the 10 roll, so it's adding it all together to say 5, but it was only 1. Whew, that was.
Hannon, this guard is going to come around behind you and swing. So roll me that defense roll.
What the fuck?
Getting surrounded.
I rolled a 1.
All right, that is 10 damage to your head.
What happens if I'm already injured in my head?
Ooh.
System shock, baby.
Okay, I already have a head injury.
Roll me 2d6 and subtract the lowest from the highest.
0.
What does it look like as Hannon is decapitated?
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
Another Quentin Tarantino scene.
Yeah, the guard just swings with all his might behind this, and just like it clips right in between like Hannon's leather cap and the collar for his like leather armor, and the head goes spinning on the neck like Sleepy Hollow style and just clatters to
Damn.
the floor, and his body just slumps.
Rip in peace, you know. Well, farewell to Hannon, easily the greatest character I've ever created. So
That's all right. Albert's going to pull us through this.
I mean, it doesn't matter what your stats are. If you get hit, if you get hit when there's a 0, you could die.
yeah, that's fucking.
Hey.
Rough.
All right, so now it's the War Dogs go, and the War Dogs going to continue going after Aelber. So roll me that defense.
5.
5. That is 10 damage to your left leg.
Oh wait, no, that's my left. No, yeah. Well, that would be my right leg, wouldn't it? For on a 5.
You might be right. Yep, you're right.
So that'll reduce me to 0. So I roll an injury, right?
Leg injury. Let's go.
Leg injury. I got 3 and a 3, so that's a 6.
Bruised groin.
Oh,
That dog went in for it.
he did. That's a bruised groin right there. All right.
All right, so the dog went. Elber, your go.
All right. I'm going for that fucking dog.
I'll go swing at the dog.
Swing at the dog. 2d6. I'm gonna roll a 5 and a 5.
So you did 11 damage
Uh-huh.
to, and that's considered a small enemy, to its trunk. It's hurt, but it's still going.
With 11 damage? This fucking... All right.
Like I said, it's hurting, but it's still got some fight left in it.
All right.
All right. So Elber, you just went. It's Giancarlo's turn once more.
Giancarlo.
And he's actually going to go after this guard right next to him.
Oh, that's right, because he's just screaming. He's just swinging indiscriminately.
Yeah, he's just swinging at everybody. Ooh, and that is another decapitation for this guard. Giancarlo is nasty.
Goodness gracious.
All right. Hannon's dead.
It's very true.
Yep.
But his brother, Bannon,
All right.
is currently
Nogi.
being rolled up.
Nogi, your go.
Nogi is going to, oh my goodness, what is he? He does not want to be near this Giancarlo guy, but he's gonna swing on guard 1.
All right.
So he brings his mace down. That's a 5 and a 2.
5 and a 2. So that's another 11 damage to...
And if the
left
guy has a
arm.
shield, I ignore it.
You do. In fact, you do. All right. So that hurts him. Definitely hurts him. All right.
Rushes.
All right, top of the round. Frenzy die. This is going to be 4 damage bonus round. All right. The guards are a go, and they can see that they're like, the sides are a bit even matched, so they're going to keep going. So this guard is going to swing at Albert. So give me that defense roll.
Ooh, that'd be a 5.
So that is 8 damage to your leg.
They just keep going in on that leg.
They love that leg, man. They want
that
they
leg's
want some
already at
dark meat.
0.
All right, system shock.
All right. What am I rolling for system shock?
2d6, subtract the lowest from the highest.
Two total. A 1 and 3.
All right, you are shocked. Take another injury and skip this round.
Oh, great. So I rolled an 8 on the injury.
So you got a lacerated ass.
All right. Pierced
Acerated.
pec, bruised groin, and lacerated ass. These guys are really
What's
targeting.
your injury max?
It's 12. So I'm
Okay,
down
so
to
you're good.
11. I got like 9 injuries left.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. So that guard went. And this guard is going to swing on Nogi. So Nogi, give me a defense roll.
6.
6. So that is 8 damage to your head. Oh, sorry, leg, rather.
Which leg?
Your left leg.
Okay. So reduced by 4. That's going to take me down to 0 on my left leg. So here we go for injury. That's going to be a 5.
Sprained ankle.
Ooh,
Owie.
yeah.
Is it like a bad sprain? Is it going to turn purple and stuff? Or is it like I can just barely walk on it kind of thing?
I don't know. He swung a sword at it, so I'm going to guess a bad one.
That seems like a fair assessment of the situation. So.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh, it's so funny. You really did change my name to Bannon. Perfect. I'm like, let's go with it.
Perfect.
That's what
Let's
you
see.
said.
So, Aelber, you're skipping this round. The war dog is going to swing at you, so give me that defense roll.
3.
3. So that's 8 damage to your trunk, I believe.
I'm already at 0 on my trunk, so it's 2d6, right?
Oh no, system shock again.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
Highest from the lowest?
And correct.
Well, I got a 0. I got a 4 and a 4.
All right. This dog mauls you to death.
Dope. Cool. All right. He's dead.
Sick.
Like shreds of your armor just start flying and flesh and bone. It's pretty gruesome. All right. So let's see. Aelber's gone. Hannon's gone.
I'm gonna TPK, guys.
Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes.
No. I'm gonna pull this. I'm clutching this.
Come on, we believe in you.
Giancarlo moves, but he only has a pace of 2, but he can swing at this guard right here.
There we go.
That's another kill by Giancarlo. Just taking out these guards left and right. All right. So Nogi, your go.
I'm gonna hobble away from Giancarlo, 1, 2. And I'm gonna swing at this guard. So here we go. That's a 3 and a 3.
3 and a 3. Let's see.
Doubles, you get to dismount him, you know?
Oh, yeah. So that is 7 damage to this guard. You're hitting with the flail, right?
Yes.
I like to imagine you swing with the flail and it clips his helmet and just sort of makes it like spin around on his head.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Comedy in this bloodbath.
Yeah, this is absolute bloodbath. Another 6 bonus damage round.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
All right. So let's see who's left. This guard is going to swing on you, Nogi.
Okay.
Nogi's the last one up. He's the only one of the original
He's the
party.
only one.
Nogi,
Four.
you're gonna fucking die, man.
That's
says the
four. That's
ghost
four.
of Cannon.
That is 10 damage to your left arm.
Right leg.
Your four for 4?
Yes, a 4. Yes.
Yeah.
To my left.
Your left arm.
My left arm. Okay.
Yep.
So that's going to reduce by 4 and then take it right down to 0. So
All right. It's coming down to the wire.
Oh fuck.
That's an 8 for my injury.
That is skinned knuckles.
With my 4 fingers on one hand.
Yeah, like the sword swings by and like shaves off the top of your knuckles.
And I have 1 injury left
Oh, before you hit your maximum?
before I hit my maximum.
Ooh. All right. So the guards just went. Now the dog's going to go.
Come on,
It's-
dumb
it's-
dog. It's not Giancarlo.
TPK.
Giancarlo.
TPK.
All right.
TPK.
Odds, it goes after Nogi. Evens, it goes after Giancarlo. Nogi, do you like dogs?
Yes.
Well, this one doesn't like you.
Damn, brother.
Just leave my legs alone.
Roll defense.
Low numbers, low numbers.
2.
Yeah, to your right arm.
How many?
Oh, 10 damage.
Okay, so reduced down to 0.
No way.
So I've reached my injury maximum here. Let me roll the injury real quick. Let's see what injury. So 7.
Hairline fracture.
And I'm out, right? Having
you're-
reached my
You've hit your maximum. You're dead.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. TPK.
TPK.
Can I get a TPK in the chat, please?
Holy moly.
More TPKs.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap, that's deadly as fuck.
Wow, that was fucking brutal. And it's crazy because we killed several people easily right before that, you know?
I know. I was like, we're badass mofos, and I
knew I should have given you guys some like wedges on your survival clock so you can like do some stuff, but you know, that's the point of the adventure. It's meant to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, no,
Hell
it definitely was.
Well, it was.
It definitely is.
It was a bloodbath, and either direction, I was going to murder everyone in there anyway.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I kind of forgot just how, like, I knew it was deadly when we were reviewing it, but actually playing the game, the fact that it's pretty much just like everyone always hits, it's just reduction.
Yeah, it's
makes it
fucking
incredibly difficult. If you're fighting multiple bad guys, you could have like, you could roll all 6s on all your stats, but if you get 2 hits to the same area twice in a row, game over. Could be.
It's crazy how much the combat swings, because I've had combats where the men-at-arms just completely dominate, like with their rolls. And then I've had something like this where you guys were just getting absolutely like piled on, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I also had like no constitution and could not take any injuries, and I guess I got 2 hits to the head though. So
the high frenzy roll was what did it in for me, because I had 4 points of soak, but I couldn't last because the dang frenzy knocked everything up so high.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Now, there was one time I hit that dog for like 10 damage. How did it stay up?
So the way damage works is that you need to do at least a threshold of damage to actually injure it. So it's not necessarily that there is an HP pool. It's just that you need to get above a certain threshold to actually injure it.
So what was the dog's threshold?
2 damage.
So I did So explain, because I did 10 damage, so I'll pass the 2. So then where does the other 8 go?
It's just a threshold, so there's no nowhere.
So
it
just got an injury essentially after that.
Yeah, it got an injury. Like each of these enemies have an amount of injuries that they take. Yeah.
Got it.
It's cool because at that point it's like it doesn't really matter like if you roll like massive damage as long as you get the goal is to get the injury, to stack the injuries up. Like that's really cool. So damn, it's really fucking
a
brutal
totally
combat.
different tactical setup than any other TTRPG. I'd love to like play that again and like really be like, okay, we're in combat right now, and I'm just gonna move away. Like these guys are slow boys.
We definitely just stood in a line
absolutely.
So imagine kiting Giancarlo around that fight with his 2 move.
Just hitting the guards the whole time.
And just having them. I mean, I was like, I almost never pick like missile weapons in anything.
Dude.
I didn't even pick but like in this, like, man, if you have a bow and you have good speed, like you're whatever, like you could stay just far enough away and fire off some rounds into combat and soften some things up. And I don't even think the bow was that expensive, right? So you could even have
I definitely, with my speed, a bow or some type of ranged weapon would definitely been a way to go. Even like a spear or something.
Because these guards, they only took 2 hits apiece. So, if you had that bow, you can go bam, bam, and take one out. Like
I killed a guard. I murdered that guy.
So on the stat block, the injury, like 2 parentheses 2, the first one is just threshold, the second is the number of injuries it takes before it dies, right?
The other way around. The one in parentheses is the threshold. The one outside is like how many injuries.
Gotcha. So 6-4 means the 4 is a threshold and it can take up to 6 injuries. So you have to do at least 4 damage 6 times. Well, and then it'll get an injury.
Yeah.
Got it. For like a raider or something like that.
Yeah, big beefy boys.
Got it. Yeah. I definitely, at playing it once, I would do things very different if we played it again.
Yeah, that was cool though.
Yeah.
That
was fun. Super fun.
I will next time think of combat differently than. I mean, well, maybe I won't because I love playing a dumbass who hops straight into combat with no thoughts. Like in the upstairs where I was like, okay, well, I try to sneak. I'm like, no, that's not what my character would do. I kick open the door. Hey,
I like that personally. That was great.
So not that I'm excusing actions, but like that's what my character would do. But sometimes like.
Fuck yeah. Well, especially, we're doing these one-offs with these creators. Let's stress the game a little and see what fucking happens. And
that's right. Died. I only do it in one-offs with these creators. Not all the time.
One of these times on one of these episodes, we'll have an adventure that lasts longer than like an hour and 15 minutes.
But I like it. This is a good bite-size. Like, you guys got to watch us play Helm. You saw what the combat is like and how brutal it can be. And it's like very
character creation.
Yeah. I think it's great. I think that was
super fun.
Great little, I
really like the feel of this and how different it is.
It is different. I
definitely set out to get something that was a little bit different than the normal combat fare that we get in games, Yeah,
but this is really great. It took, the reason that I run the Bastards group is because it's just you can pick up and play and make a character instantly. And like, you might die really quickly, but you can just make another character. And like, this is not the same functionally, but it's like the same, like my group would really love this because it's just like, we're just going to pick up and play. The rules are like very straightforward. It's just D6s.
If we had another 2 hours to play, we'd be rolling up the Freemason group that's walking in the door next. Like, what the hell's going on in here?
I was going to say that entire time that you guys were fighting, you heard some more knocking on the front door of the bar. There was still another character that just never got a chance.
Locking that door, I was like, gosh, that was the smart thing to do. As soon as we got it, just like
So was it Giancarlo? Was that his name? What was his deal?
He just wanted a room for the night.
So if we just left him alone.
If you had left him alone and if you had not made any noise, he would have not come down and just started taking heads.
But there's no way we weren't going to make any noise, right? Like those guards are coming after us.
Well, they found Gutter's family tied up, so they knew what was going on. And the adventure says they come in through the back door, so they would have seen that.
So
Well,
funny.
we'll kill them next time. So
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the adventure?
I loved it.
I did too. I like this whole like being in an inn and like we just killed some dude and like more people just keep showing up and things just keep getting worse and worse and worse.
It's like a bottle episode, but like super bloody.
I also really liked playing in a historical setting.
Yeah,
like,
that was cool too.
We're in Italy, and these, Frenchmen show up, and then the king, and who's the king?
Is it George?
I know. George? Taking a stab.
At this point in time, I think it's Charles, the something of Italy.
Sure.
It was George or Charles, and I was just
George or Charles. Yeah,
you had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hail King George.
I guess it would depend on where we were in Italy, because Italy was split up into a couple different at this point in time, depending on if it was papal or
not. John, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for this. Thanks for just the on-screen TPK, which is this is the exact inverse of what happened last Creator Cut.
Where we blew up literally everybody.
I'm happy to be of service.
Yeah, that was a really good other end of the spectrum. Helm was fun. I think it's like a very interesting take on TTRPG, especially like the combat. Like the combat's super interesting. It's definitely a much different way to think about it. And I'm excited to play it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love to, get a group together and, see how fast that combat can go and people know the hit locations and everything. You know?
Totally.
Yeah. Well, and you are now the second person that has the Weekly Scroll trifecta: reviewed a game, got interviewed, and then played the game. What all creators seek is that from us, obviously.
So illustrious,
I am not worthy of such an honor. When can I expect my award in the mail?
Hey, listen, we're talking about it. Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming around.
It's like an EGOT, but better.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have this than an Oscar.
So John, for everyone listening and watching, where can they find you? Where can they find your stuff?
If you're interested in me as a person, if Twitter is still around, I'm at Civad Sanctum on Twitter, and all other social media platforms. But my games, if you're interested in those, you can find me at civadsanctum.itch.io. And Helm is available through Exalted Funeral, so please pick up a copy if you're interested.
Totally worth it.
Dude, you're big time now, man. You have a game of Exalted Funeral. You look at you, man.
I don't know what to do with myself, man.
Yeah.
Just make more stuff for Helm. Manor floors and all sorts of stuff. So
the manor is definitely coming along nicely. I'm working on that right now too.
Stoked for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think this is a wrap. Thanks again to. Is it? I don't know. What are we doing?
Yeah, no, that's it. That'll be a wrap for us tonight. Check us out on all our socials too. We're the Weekly Scroll at stuff, and again with Twitter dying, I'll keep updating that stuff with Mastodon and those other places. But find us on those
Tumblr,
socials,
guys.
Yeah, on the Weekly Scroll, and then make sure to subscribe to us on the Adventure Archive. If you're listening to this, you can find this actual play as well as all the other actual plays we do on the AP side of our channel. And I think then one coming up, and I think Hunter's actually going to be in that one, is going to be Cyborg in a week or two, which drops today. So yeah, catch us on the Weekly Scroll of the Adventure Archive across everything, and you guys all have a wonderful evening.
Thanks again, John, and thank you, Evil Andy.
Always a pleasure.
Can't wait. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.
See ya.